Let's pack for Walt Disney World. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm a Disney Plush collector from the UK. So happy Friday. As you will know if you watched my trip announcement, and if you didn't, I will leave a card up above, but we have just come back from Walt Disney World. The haul will be next week and then the vlogs will start. I went into the vlog schedule in detail in that trip announcement, so if you missed that, go back and watch it. We are packing today and I'm actually doing this only a week before we go. I like to do it 2 weeks before we go, but that was the weekend that my granddad passed and I just didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't do any wedding planning, I didn't do any holiday planning, I just vegged out basically. So we have had a bit of trouble when it comes to the packing, I must say, because when it's just me and Joe going away, we have to kind of make sure we've got the biggest suitcases and things. When we're with my mum, 2 people have got the biggest suitcases and then someone's got the second biggest. However, when we went to Barcelona in May, either the cruise line staff or the Vueling staff who we flew with have broken one of the American touristers and we just don't have time to fix it. We don't have the money to replace it, so we are going with the second biggest suitcase, which is a Walt Disney World one that I got in 2015. It's the comic strip one that we take on every trip when it's the 3 of us, so that is going to be my suitcase, but because it's smaller than Joe's suitcase, I'm also taking a cabin bag, or at least that's the plan. So today we're going to be packing my large suitcase, my cabin suitcase and my backpack. Joe's suitcase is going to be packed the night before because that's how he likes to do it, so you will probably see that in the travel day vlog, because I have said to him if he wants my help it needs to go in the vlog basically. So I've packed about 17 outfits for 14 days. I'm worrying that that's not enough, but I've got lots of extra bottoms packed and things like that if I need to wear a t-shirt I've just bought, but I honestly don't think I'm going to need more than that. When I go to Disneyland Paris I tend to take double what I need, but I am not taking 28 outfits with me. That is just not happening. I planned out all of my outfits meticulously in this Monsters University book just to make sure I didn't forget anything, and it's made packing so much easier. It's basically just because I want to make sure that I have some themed outfits for certain parks. I do have one for each park now, and then the others are just a bit more random, and I took a lot of Halloween outfits as well, so it was just making sure that I knew what I had and I knew I'd packed it basically. So the first thing I've done is organise my packing cubes, because then that makes the actual packing very, very easy. So I first started using my Stitch Primark ones that I got last year, I think. They have been amazing because they're Disney themed, so I just love taking them anywhere. I usually only use this set, but because we're going away for 2 weeks, I've had to use my other packing cubes, the flowery ones that I used to use. So the first packing cube has my socks, my bras and my tights in. We do need to add some more bras, they're just in the wash at the moment. And then the next biggest packing cube has my pants and my pyjamas in, and I also added my swimsuit after the fact because I realised I forgot to put that in. And then the biggest one of the Primark ones has, I think, 6 or 7 of my outfits in there. So that's t-shirts and either shorts or leggings. And then that meant that I had to go over to the flowery ones. So I've put the other 4, I think, t-shirt and short / legging combos in one of those. And my skirt and t-shirt combo as well. And then in the very biggest flowery one, I've put my dresses, and I was going to put my hoodie in there and then I realised that I need to travel with the hoodie. So those are all of the packing cubes packed. I'm not taking things like cardigans. I'm just going to have one hoodie with me that should suffice, because there is a hoodie I want to buy and it's meant to be warm. It's Florida, so I will probably come to regret this, but I'm just not taking anything else. So then that should all just go in my big suitcase. So in the open side, I like to call it, I'm going to be taking these Crocs that I bought last May when my feet swelled up. I think they're only one size bigger than I actually am, but it just provides me with some extra comfort if my feet swell again. So these will go in that side of the suitcase. I kind of like to make that a flat surface before I put the packing cubes in, so I'm also going to put in my vacuum pack and the little vacuum thing that goes with it. My other pair of shoes will be getting worn on the flight, obviously. I did toy with taking more shoes, but I honestly think I'm going to come back with a lot of Crocs, so I don't want to go there with a lot of shoes. I was going to put my sunglasses in, but I think my sunglasses should be in my cabin. So then once that's fairly flat, I can just put my packing cubes in. So with a suitcase of this size, I can generally fit all of the Primark ones in that side really easily. So I didn't have to use packing cubes for the dresses and the rest of the t-shirts. I just really wanted the zipped side to be neat as well, so they can just quickly slot in there too. Then there should be enough room for my toiletry bag there. Because we haven't got to go through security with them, I'm going to take bigger things. So I'm going to take my big Wild. I usually take a travel size Wild. It doesn't matter because it's not liquid, but I'm going for 2 weeks. I don't know how much deodorant is left in the travel one, so I'm just going to take my regular Wild case and also a refill just in case. I'm also taking a Bath & Body Works spray that goes really nicely with that deodorant. I'm going to take a little travel shampoo and a little travel shower gel just in case, because the H2O sometimes doesn't work and I'm not one of those people that goes to the front desk, so I will have spares with me just in case the dispensers are empty or something. I do really want to take just a cheap bar of soap because I prefer to shave my legs with soap rather than shaving cream, and obviously the H2O dispensers are on the wall and you're just expected to use the body wash instead of a little bar of soap. So I might take a bar of soap with me, but at the minute I haven't bought one, so I'm not 100% sure if I'll do that. And then I need to put some things in for my hair. So I've got a little bit left of a certain leave-in conditioner that I use, so I'm going to take that with me and then throw the pot away there once I've emptied it. I'm also going to take my scrunch jelly and my mousse. Not going to take gel because it's a really big pot and it isn't run down enough that I would need to throw it away there. I don't know how much I'll be washing my hair because it will probably get so frizzy that washing it won't really make a difference, but I've got the things with me if I want to wash my hair. I'm toying with the idea of taking a hair towel with me as well, but if I were to do that, that would mean that I've got a wet towel in my luggage, so I might just use the towels that they've got. It's not the best because I like to use a microfiber towel, but I just don't want wet stuff in my luggage. Joe is taking things like our toothpaste and our mouthwash, so I haven't got to worry about that. I've just got to make sure that I pack my toothbrush, and then I want to pack things like plasters into my toiletries so that I know where they are. I've got special blister plasters just in case because my friend Laura had to go and get me some last time, and I've also got some regular plasters. Speaking of Laura, we have some presents to take over for her, but they are going in Joe's suitcase, so you won't see that until the travel day vlog. And then ears, I'm just going to take my 30th anniversary Chip and Dale pair, a Sully pair and my Winnie the Pooh pair, just to kind of cover all bases. I don't have a Sully outfit planned, but if I have a chance to meet Sully again, I'm going to quickly throw those ears on. So I think that should be it for the big suitcase then, so we can go on to the cabin suitcase. I want to keep this as light as possible because obviously any extra space is for merchandise and that's what I care about getting. That's why I care about the suitcase space. So generally, because this is hoping to stay with me, we're hoping it's not a very busy flight where they need to put cabin baggage into the hold. I'm going to keep the things with me that I would just like with me for photos and things mainly. So new emos, I'm deciding to take 3. I'm going to take Jack Skellington in his regular outfit, Sally in her regular outfit but she does have a change of clothes, and Oswald. I'm taking Oswald because I took Mickey and Minnie last time and I just feel like he is my favourite currently, so I would like pictures of my favourite around Walt Disney World. And then I think I'm going to have to pack them a suitcase. I've got that little new emos size suitcase that I got from Primark. It does open though, so I might just pack these into their little lounge flies. But I've got the Haunted Mansion outfit for Sally to change into, the Halloween spirit jersey from last year I think, a Walt Disney World spirit spirit jersey, a Walt Disney World 50th spirit jersey, which I'm debating not taking because the 50th is over, and a little Halloween suit. So I took the Halloween outfits and the Halloween Nuimos to Disneyland Paris last year, so I have got similar photos, but I've lost most of them, so my Instagram, Lizzie and the Magic, is very quiet at the minute because I just haven't got much Halloween content to share, so I'm hoping to get some more Halloween content with these. And then it was becoming a tradition that I was buying a plush on the first night, so I had something to sleep with, and there was one Disneyland Paris trip where that was really difficult because there wasn't really anything that was big enough to sleep with that I wanted. So I got a spare duffy on VINTED that I dress up and I take around with me now. So he's currently in half of last year's Build-A-Bear Mickey vampire outfit. It's meant to have black trousers. I can't find them anywhere. I think he looks okay without it. I mean, let's face it, when he's dressed as a sailor, his standard Duffy outfit, he doesn't have trousers, so I think it's okay, but he's also got some changes of clothes that I'm going to show you. So I don't think he's ever worn this. I bought it for the cruise and then he didn't need it. He's got a Jack Skellington outfit. I might take this pumpkin outfit that's currently on Stitch. I'm debating the Sully outfit, but it takes up a lot of space, and if we don't meet Sully then it's just been a waste. And then there's the folklore cardigan, for reasons I won't elaborate on. But to be honest, he should be fine with just these two outfits if I so wish to just take these two. So he is going to go in my cabin luggage. I don't think I'll sleep on the way there because it's an afternoon into evening flight. I shouldn't be tired anyway, and I've read that the best way to get over jet lag is to stay awake as long as you can. So I'm hoping that I won't need him on the flight there, so he will just be in my suitcase. And then other things that are going to go in my cabin luggage is my new bag from Primark. This is just for keeping my phone in, my money, pin trades, things like that, but this won't be packed until our first park day because all of those things will be in my backpack. And then the suitcase can just be used for things like storing our hoodies on the flight, because I don't think we'll need the hoodies on the plane either. I usually get quite warm on a plane. I haven't decided what I'm wearing on the plane yet. I just know that I'm wearing my other trainers. I'm hoping that if my feet do swell on the flight, if I'm wearing my trainers will expand with them, and it means that I can continue wearing them, because last time I had to wear those Crocs the entire time. And then if we need to kind of move things around, I might move what is in Joe's suitcase that's for Laura into my suitcase, but because it's the one that's going to go through security and there's wrapped presents, I'm reluctant to do that, shall we say, just because I don't want them to open the wrapping paper, so that's going to go in the hold. So ideally I want it to go in the hold, but just going off the top of my head of what's going in this cabin luggage, there's not going to be a lot in there at all. I think I'll put my electronics in there, but that would have to be after security because I have to get them out through security, so it wouldn't be good to have them in my luggage. But I'm taking my GoPro, I've got all of my GoPro stuff with me, and I'm also thinking of taking my gimbal. I've stopped using it recently because it overheats really quickly, but that's when I'm filming for 20-30 minutes at a time, whereas when I'm using it in Walt Disney World it won't be for that long. So I'm hoping it will be okay. Another thing that I need to pack is my sleep set. So I bought it in the Christmas sale, I think. It's Walt Disney World branded, and it's a silk pillowcase, which I probably won't use, a silk hair wrap, which I will need for my hair, and also a sleep mask. So I need to make sure I unbox that and pack it in my luggage. Might go in my cabin because, especially on the way home, because I'll pack everything pretty much the same, I will want my sleeping stuff with me in the cabin. Not sure whether these will just go loose in the suitcase or in my toiletries or something, but I picked these up from Primark and I thought they would be good, especially when I'm eating, because you can imagine when I'm bending down to eat, my hair's just going all in my face, so I think I might just clip my hair back when I'm eating so that I don't get stressed out. So I think that's the cabin stuff in. You will see things on travel day if I need to add in extra things. But as well as a cabin suitcase, you are allowed a small backpack. I've always found that Loungeflies are fine. So this is the Loungefly I'm taking away with me. I got it on VINTED recently. I think it's the 2020 snacks bag, but I'm not 100% sure. This is just going to have things like my passport, my purse with all my currency in, my AirPods, my little pack of wires, which will have things like my headphones, all of my chargers, my battery packs, things like that, because again, through security I get that out. I'm tempted to take a book with me, but it depends how far I am through my current book, because if I'm nearly finished it, I don't want to carry a book the entire time that I can't read any of on the way home. So when I'm going around the parks, I will have that bag and my little Primark bag as well, because I don't like having my phone on my back, and a lot of my outfits don't have pockets, so I wouldn't have anywhere to put my phone. And as you know, I actually vlog from my phone, not the phone I use. I've got an older phone that I vlog on, so I will need both with me in that little bag. But I think that's it. I'm not 100% sure, I might have missed something, but I always show you what I've missed in the travel day vlog, which will be coming in 2 weeks' time. Like I said, I will be packing for Joe in that vlog as well, so you will probably see a lot of moving about, whereby to kind of balance out the weights of the suitcases, I might move some of my things into his into mine, etc. My mum's lent us her luggage scales, so we're going to be using those, and we will probably pack them in a suitcase to use on the way back as well, just so that we don't get any nasty surprises at the airport. I also need to pack my sleeping things, so I've recently been sleeping in breathe right strips because I just can't get enough air through my nose when I'm sleeping recently. I also need to take my earplugs, so I'm going to take 3 or 4 packs of earplugs, and I need to take my hair bubbles because I have to tie my hair up in a bun when I sleep. But that should be everything. Like I said, I am home, so I'm not going to use the comment section as a remind me what I've missed, because it will be too late. And I'm sorry this has gone out quite late, it's just I wanted to give myself a buffer to film and edit the haul and start editing the vlogs as well. So I will see you on Tuesday for a regular video and on Friday for the haul. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday for that video. Bye friends!